So I wanted to hit on a few things that Android phones can basically do that iPhones can't actually do as of this point. Now, there's a couple of things that basically come, and kind of, strike out to me first, but I will tell you iPhones have their own advantages too, and I'll make the exact opposite of this video very, very soon. But the first thing that stood out to me is that basically the iPhones don't have any capability of installing third-party applications. Now, third-party apps are basically apps that are outside of the Apple App Store. Essentially, we have the capability of installing whatever we want inside of our Android phone. And this is something that's very cool because if you were somebody who wanted to go ahead and basically just, utilize any application on your phone, well, you're going to be able to have that type of capability on something like on your Android phone where you can install your own APK files rather than something like your iPhone where you don't have the capability of installing whatever you want to. So Android, you kind of own the device. iPhones, not quite the case. It's still getting better and this may end up changing in the future, but as of right now, that's not really quite the case. Another big thing is that you have a lot more customizability on an Android phone on average than on something like the iPhones. And the reason for this is because you have the capability of essentially replacing the actual home screen and the launchers that you're using on your, Android phone. Now, this is very big because if you were somebody who wanted to go ahead and basically, have your, device, if you wanted to go ahead and, kind of customize it as much as you can, you are getting that main customizability and a lot of customizing capability inside of your Android phone by switching out the launcher. You can make your Android phone look like an iPhone if you want to at that capability, but you can't really make your iPhone look like an Android completely. Kind of a little bit. So you're getting a lot more capability from a customizing standpoint on something like an Android phone than an iPhone. And this also comes down to the rooting and custom ROMing as well. Like if you wanted to, you can root and custom ROM your particular devices. And that is something that you have on something like an, Android phone where you can completely customize a lot of different things across the board. And you can also basically go through and really customize a lot of things across the board from that side too, if you really want to. Another big thing, and this is probably one of the biggest things too, is that you have split screen multitasking inside of your Android phones. Now, split screen multitasking basically gives us the capability of running two different applications at the exact same time. A lot of, iPhones have been rumored to be bringing this type of capability. A lot of iOS versions were supposed to bring it. We actually never got this specific version of, update, which was very sad. But, maybe in the future this will end up coming for the iPhones. But on Androids, this has been the case. We've been able to do this for so many versions of Android now. It's like not even funny. So that was another thing that is kind of probably a big thing too, that if you're wanting, a big version of software with a lot of capability, something like an, Android, device may end up giving you a little bit more capability from that particular standpoint there. Now, there's a lot of other things that are more hardware, like there's a lot of Android phones that have micro SD card slots and headphone jack still, and there's probably a lot of Android phones have folding capabilities. Those ones are more hardware, but when it comes down to the software side, those are basically the main things that kind of come out to me. So that pretty much covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.